Yeah, alright everybody, welcome back to a follow-up on Cyber Manhunt 2 New World with the Birdman. I am said Birdman. The social engineering strategy game which released May 9th on Steam. I have a link for you down below in the description. You can pick this up for yourself and continue to deconstruct this big web of deceit going on in this game. However, where we left off last time, we had made some progress in untangling the story. Thomas was indeed manipulated by not only his materialistic girlfriend, but also by his boss, who also happened to be doing a little bit of side cucking on Thomas as well. It hasn't really been a good time for Thomas in this game. It's what I'll tell you. However, just when we thought we had figured it out, and that it was the old Oob controlling all things, his boss, Rajiv, well, that is when we find out that he's actually only the middleman in the entire manipulation. So you know how I mentioned voice manipulation? Well, that's a new and exciting revelation nowadays with AI. We're trying to figure out how to emulate her voice properly. This would be what we're looking to fill up here. So for this, it feels like angry works here. Nothing really works there. Let's see about age. Yes. So age would be that one. That right there. However, now we gotta tune it. If we can make this happen by doing this. It's good.
Hello?
It's me.
What's this for? I'm busy.
It's Thomas. He went nuts.
I don't have time for that Thomas or his nonsense.
Let's retort.
How are you still not serious about this? Damn it! He kept shouting our names, saying he'd bring us to hell with him before he detonated the bomb.
Calm down, Jesse. No one will believe a stupid coward like him.
I already know everything you've been doing behind my back, Rajiv Singh. If you don't come clean and promise that none of this will be connected to me, I will report you to Titan and make sure you end up in the dirt.
You know Sandy came to me for the data. What else could I possibly be hiding from you?
Daniel Goss. The big fish.
Daniel Koss, the fugitive who was arrested for leaking Titan's secrets and then escaped to St. Martin. Would you like me to tell Titan about your secret meeting with him?
What? How did you find out?
Cut the crap. What's the deal with you and Daniel Koss?
Well, you can't tell anyone. Before Koss went to prison, he threatened me, told me to stay in Titan and find a way to mess with them from the inside. He wanted employees who hold grudges against Titan to hatch his payback. That asswipe Thomas came to our department then and seemed a perfect target.
So, you encouraged us to bully him.
Yeah, but this spineless weasel actually had the guts to tell on me for you. How could I let this affect my future? I had to get him out of the way.
Well, quite the revelation there with that call. So let's see what information we can actually gather here that we use for our own research purposes here. So let's see, anything here that we could... Oh, there we go. Before Koss went to prison, he threatened me, told me to stay in Titan and find a way to mess with them from the inside. So we'll go ahead and grab that right there. So, what do we know about Iris? Just her name, right? Let's see if we could find some info on Thomas's sister here. Before that, she was apparently winning national youth conventions, so popular comments. Hey, isn't that her little toad? Tears. Guess what she lacks in looks, she makes up with her brain. On September 26, 2022, a tragic murder took place during the anniversary celebration of Brearley High School in Gotti City. At 10:49 p.m., the police received a report, prompting the city's top officer, Elgosi Will, to quickly respond. The crime scene revealed numerous footprints and signs of the victim being dragged and beaten, suggesting a collaborating effort. Iris Conway's 7th grade student was identified as the prime suspect with the opportunity and motive to commit the crime. However, the suspect attempted suicide at home and is currently in a coma. On the day of the incident, a victim, a girl, was found in a grove on the west side of the school. She was found with a sack covering her head, submerged in water with bruises all over her body. The deceased girl was a Lolita model and a cosplay enthusiast. Let's see, old Rajiv Singh happens to know a Tears. You've always liked to see me in Lolita dresses.
That's the sound of the police!
So let's see if we can get some information on Iris herself. Do we know any of these other things you're saying? Not really, not just yet. We know the name. We would need the house number, but even though we don't have that here, what do we know? Well, we do know for a fact that she was indeed living with Thomas, obviously. So what we can then do is just go to Thomas's and grab his old information like so. Something tells me we're gonna hit pretty big on Iris here. And now that we have all this information, getting that password should be a lot easier. So let's see about doing that. So here is conversation with brother. Thomas, I received the acceptance letters. This is back in 2021. Things were going a little bit better then. I knew you could do it, Iris. I'm so proud of you. And I got a scholarship. I'll cover part of the tuition. So she wants to help her brother out in covering her tuition, obviously. Iris, can you change my High Talk pass? What?
We have a password hint for the High Talk account. There's no time to waste. Dig in.
I mean, we were trying to figure out the second account based on the conversation with Rajiv and his then girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, Jessie, to figure out the second account that Thomas had. And this is probably what we were looking for. I mean, we could still continue filling in this information about Iris here, but
We are only one step away from the final truth.
it seems Tears might have a name. Who are you? Why did you add me? I'm Iris. I got your contact information from a classmate. I have something to ask you. What is it? Do you know someone named Rajiv Singh? How do you know? I saw him picking you up one day after school. What do you think you are, pointing fingers like that? You're going down. No, that's not what I meant. He's my brother's boss. I just want him to stop being too hard on my brother. You've got the wrong person. So, this was 2022, 6/17. 2022, 6/19. Can you come to the warehouse after school to help me move some things? Okay, what do you need to move? 6/20. Just a few kicks and you go to the teacher, you'll regret this. So, obviously, the moving help was apparently Claudia just kicking her ass. Then, 2 days afterwards, I don't like your name. How about Little Toad? It suits your dirty look, which we saw Little Toad comments in Iris Conway's big moment there. Little Toad, come to the pond at 9:30 tonight if you want to help your brother. 3 months after the beating, roughly. 9/26, what happens to also be on September 26, 2022, a tragic murder took place during the anniversary celebration of Brearley High School in Gotti City. What else is going on, though, in Iris's things? Hi, how are you? You don't need to know who I am. I don't want to be part of their shit anymore. The school's official website has a secret chat room, and the AI bot is the entrance. Select the developer mode and enter this code to get in. The administrator changes the code sometimes, so I don't know if this still works. Secret chat room? What's in there? It's a popular thing Claudia created. You'll know when you see it. Also, change the ID after you log in. Don't say anything. Don't say something stupid with my account. So was this still part of Claudia's manipulation? Getting this Wendy to apparently feed her some information that they wanted her to do? Or just somebody that kind of threw, or at least removed themselves from the Claudia flock? So this is Thomas's secret account. Oh, look at that. Thomas Conway, who are you? I never added you. Why are you suddenly on my contact list? Stop asking stupid questions. Do you really think your sister Iris Conway died from a sudden heart attack? What do you know? Before Project Face was announced, Titan used many volunteers for BrainChip clinical trials. Titan is still secretly searching the human brain. Rumor has it that even the chairperson of Titan's board of directors was involved in their early experiments. Iris happened to be a volunteer for Titan's experiments. She died from a rejection issue. Titan deceived you. My sister would never be a research volunteer. Do you have any evidence? Well, I'm sure they could easily pop that now, can they? Did I cause Iris's death? Let me check this picture out here. Referee Rajiv Singh. Who are you? I'm just like you, someone abandoned by Titan at the time. Why do I understand the hatred in your heart? Because I feel it too. Titan took everything from you. Don't you want to do something about it? Maybe. That's right, Thomas. An opportunity has presented itself. To make Titan pay, I prepared you a gift. Good luck with your revenge.
And that's the truth. Under the pressure of work and life, Thomas Conway chose the most extreme form of retaliation. It's also a tragedy caused by collusion and malicious instigation. None of this should have happened. Fortunately, the EMP bomb had limited impact. Only Conway himself and some employees with implanted chips were affected. They have been taken to the hospital for treatment. Daniel Koss is most likely to blame for the sudden explosion of the bomb. The police are conducting a full-scale search for him. With Titan's assistance, I'm confident they will be able to apprehend him soon. As for the individuals involved within Titan, the information we collected is sufficient to hold them accountable. The administration will strengthen its supervision of workplace bullying and conflicts, and I will personally follow up on this. Unfortunately, we may never see it disappear. All forms of power have the potential to corrupt human beings. Whether it's in the history of warfare or the conflicts within a small office, the endless struggle always revolves around power. Having said that, I have a question for you. What would you do if you were Thomas Conway?
I would try to reason with everyone and make them understand their mistakes. I mean, Thomas tried. But everywhere he turned, everybody either looked the other way or, turned a blind eye.
There's only so much ordinary people like Conway can do, and they often end up as victims.
Exactly.
I don't want to see such things happen again.
Yeah, but they will.
Anyway, task completed. But now I need to take a trip away from Titan.
Ashley, may I ask where you would like to go? Do you need me to provide an itinerary?
No, I want to go to the hospital to check on Conway. It's up to you, whether you want to end this mission or continue the investigation.
Well, for us in particular, we are indeed out of time at this point, but we have just about cracked the main points. Now, the extra stuff that's available here in Hidden Secrets, it just kind of fills in the rest of the story, as in who this individual might be, but I think you kind of already know who this is. Alright everybody, so after 3 videos of this particular case spanning maybe 6 or 7 months now, we finally got to the end of this particular chapter. But as I've mentioned, every other chapter in the game, even though they focus on their own particular story, they all still have certain connections to this chapter and other ones coming up that basically make the entire story of Cyber Manhunt 2 New World. Regardless of which, hopefully you guys enjoyed. All the information will be down below in the description in case you want to pick this up for yourselves. As I mentioned, it is now available. There's also apparently a Saga bundle for Cyber Manhunt, the first one, and this one as well, in case you want to check that out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you next time.